Whoa, good. Sponsor me, please.
Hi.
We're finally here. You've made it to our first day on the road.
Yeah, I'm ready to get going. It's enough messing around, packing stuff up, whatever. But I guess first we have to pack some more stuff up.
Yeah, you're never done packing.
Hey, what you doing over there? First campsite down. What is getting the fuck out?
We started the day off at camp and we needed to like break all of our tents down and get all of our bikes back into the truck.
Are we just lifting it? No ramp? Yeah, no, this thing doesn't even have wheels. No ramp.
And I didn't think we had any footage of it, but then when I went back, turns out Nick had taken a GoPro and done what Nick does.
Slept great last night. At that Lake Michigan. Where is it, Lake Michigan? I think it's Lake Michigan. I don't even know where we're at right now.
He's a goof. Nick's a character.
It says Sean. Go and get it. This is behind the scenes. This shit really happens.
Did you have like a little card reader or anything like that, or did we just pull
No,
out
I didn't bring
parts?
Whatever pops into his head, that's where it's going. Like,
About to get some bad. So, I broke the crust, and I just showered. But I had to peel my underwear off, so it was necessary.
so
Impressionist filming, maybe.
yes, yeah, it's very artistic. We packed up and we drove about 20 minutes. We went from Racine to Milwaukee to launch for the trip.
Official starting point, Milwaukee, Traverse City, right?
Mm-hmm. And our plan was to go 143 miles from Milwaukee down and around a little bit to Indiana Dunes, which is kind of somewhat where I'm from. I grew up 35 minutes away from Indiana Dunes, what was State Park.
What do they call it? Michiana, something like that?
Michigander? No, I don't. That's a band.
Gander Mountain.
Yeah, Gander Mountain. That's
Okay.
It only took 20 minutes to get to this harbor, or that's what.
Marina, like a boat dock place.
Yeah.
We're unloading. We're in Milwaukee, right by the water at the marina.
Most of us still had to like get our gear and stuff on there. Thad was ready to rock. So certain people get energy from like interactions or like food or exercise. He gets it off of pure like
Being a nuisance.
yeah.
Annoying other people.
He's like what's that? Leave It to Beaver. He's always
Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
Thad
the Menace.
You had already experienced some issues with your panniers.
Right. Turn out that like PVC and plastic maybe isn't the best.
Have you ever seen all these materials in one place before? Zip tie, hose clamp, 2x4, U-bolt, PVC, and cat litter container. It may be no surprise that it already fell apart getting it into the truck.
Luckily I have endless supply of zip ties to put it back together.
But I fixed it.
Did you?
We'll see. When you guys see me at in 10 miles, tell me if it's still there.
How's it feel?
Hot. It's definitely hot today. It's humid. We're gonna get burned for sure. Some of us more than others. We eventually got everything ready, and then we wanted to get our one like cool drone shot takeoff thing. All right,
We're leaving for good, Nick.
and Nick was in charge of that, and he's standing there having it chase him on his feet, and we're like, Nick, we're going.
Nick! Hold on, Dad.
And wasn't there like, because it was a little bit of like a country club, yacht club vibe.
It was fancy.
And like there was a cop or whatever. It's like, come on, let's get this shot and get out of here.
And he's standing.
Yeah.
If they ask, we want to learn how to sail.
So we got our cool little like aerial shot, and we were finally off on the road, and our first little like ride. Rocky, he's trying to get that cat food.
There's stuff back there.
So we finally, we took off, and we drove through downtown Milwaukee.
It was cool. It's, a little bit of a waterfront pathway, sort of like 35, 40 mile an hour road, a little urban, but didn't feel too bad. And it was fun just getting out there and getting on the road,
Nope. What's that beep? Oh, that's his turn signal probably. Oh, I hear you.
Before we knew it, we were already like out of downtown. And then it was more just like long straights going through small little neighborhoods, and it wasn't that long until...
Whoopsie. Thanks, bud. Drop something.
Turns out those things are not the best. So I guess that's -1 point for me.
So we got our first casualty of the ride. I was falling behind Andrew, and I just saw that kitty litter box just fall to the ground and slide to a stop. So luckily there weren't any cars behind us. Grabbed the pail, and he's trying to put it back in and hopefully get back on the road.
Whoops. So you guys are making pretty good time though, huh?
We're cruising.
Cruising. That's awesome, man.
butt hurts
We probably
really
went what, like already?
Yeah.
You have about
Look at the nice
780 more miles to go. I don't even know where we're at right now. I don't know. We probably haven't even gone 20 miles, huh?
We've gone like 10.
In 10 miles, tell me if it's still there.
In 10 miles. In 10 miles.
In 10 miles, tell me if it's still there.
We're doing fine though. A lot of people are checking us out, pointing. We got a thumbs up.
Man, you and them mountain derms, baby.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Well, that was awkward.
But that wasn't a huge setback. You got that together in like 5-10 minutes when we were back on the road. We all had multiple cameras rolling, and Andrew, yours was on a square.
Oh, really?
The whole first
Square
day.
format?
Yeah.
Why?
So every time you see Andrew's shots, you'll know because
It's square?
This square, like Instagram recording or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that's trendier. Whoopsie.
We were cruising like 30, 35 because these were just like neighborhood roads. We passed through a couple like small towns. And then we were thinking, okay, we're making good time now. Finally, things are going good. And then,
Boom.
He's got 2 negatives on him now. He's got the pannier full.
Which is
and
working now.
The rear tire flat.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I just slowly. I'm like, why is it not going anywhere? Why is it going slow?
How's it been going for you so far?
So far, so good.
No issues or anything?
It's getting hot.
How's your ass feel?
Not too bad.
Not too bad?
It's not bad.
No worse than, doesn't hurt more than normal?
You going on the expressway with these things?
No, hell no. We're getting back roads. You're crazy. We're going to zigzag all the way down through here on the side
Okay,
of stay close to the lake.
take 41 through Chicago, bud.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of side roads we're gonna take, and then we're gonna head right through downtown
Oh, okay.
Chicago.
Skate parks, you know?
Yeah.
I don't have to pay to get in it.
Well, that's
you know?
cool.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of shit. I had a coupon for 35% off.
Yeah.
But then we went on this train ride in North Freedom.
I was afraid like some a-hole like car lot guy was like, get out, gonna be all mad and get out of my car lot.
Yeah, like Tony's
Right.
sales, Tony's
Right.
car sales, and he's gonna come over, greased hair back.
Right. What are you guys doing?
This is my overflow lot.
Right.
Get
out.
out.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Just got a flat on this. Flat.
Yeah, we'll be out of here soon.
The car dealer guy does come out, but instead of grilling us and telling us to get out of there, he's like, this is a pretty cool little moped. I don't really want to talk to you right now. I'm frustrated with this whole process. Well, I've got another one in my garage and I'd be happy to sell it. I don't want another one of these things that just fucking break.
What do you want for it?
What do you want for it?
But then, so Thad kind of goes in first to check it out, right? And
Yeah.
He's got his flashlight and he's poking around.
It's super clean.
I know the battery's shot.
Sometimes he will still start.
Seat's good.
Yeah.
I don't ride it. I want to get rid of it. Somebody that wants something to drag around with will be my guest.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that thing is fucking pristine.
Is it?
Like, there's no rust on the muffler or anything.
$200 for it with a title is a fucking sweet deal.
That's
That
a
guy has
fucking
one of
steal.
these in there.
It's brand
One of those?
Looks brand new.
Just buy it as a spare.
Zach got wind of that and immediately was like, let me see it. And then he went over there and they came to the deal of $250.
I said I was going to take 3, but I said I'll take 2. But I don't have the function up front. I don't have the title here.
That's all right.
I have to send it to you.
That's all right. I trust you. You look like a trustworthy guy. $250 for a pristine bike that he had,
Yeah.
and it was like
The exact match. Same year, same
Everything.
color.
We got a fifth. It's like looking in a mirror. It is. Looks dirty.
$250, man.
No, this is fucking.
Yeah.
1,500 of it.
it was just
Right.
you couldn't pass it
Yeah.
up.
Damn it, man. I'm fucking jealous.
I will forever be bitter about it.
Yeah.
I guess it was the lucky breakdown, yeah.
So it was like you were down 2 points, and then
Yeah.
I guess Zach went up a point
Right.
for getting a brand new bike.
Right.
So if there's an award for that, he won it.
Right.
I just heard bike, title, take it, and I said yes. So right now the C70s are multiplying.
And it's sweaty and hot.
It's very hot.
So we need to start rolling.
Yeah. And we are currently at Arby's, by the way, also.
So we eventually got back on the road, and I think because we were behind, we decided to go on a bit faster roads. And because they're faster, we caused a lot of traffic.
Sorry. Oh my God.
I'm just gonna keep waving at him. All right, after this Jeep, we're good to go.
There was a moment when a fast motorcycle chick came up next to us, and we were like, "Oh, we want to race?" And so us four all like huddled down and tried to like cut the wind by getting really low and beat her. We almost beat her. We were this close.
Come on, Ben, let's draft.
So with that, had some fun drafting off of a semi. And if people don't know what drafting is, it's like riding off the coattails. The wind is broken by this large vehicle. And so he booked it.
Oh shit!
But he hit like 51 miles per hour, which is super fast. Yeah. That's like light speed on the mopeds we were on.
That wasn't bad. That did really good.
But also super sketchy because it's like
yeah, if like a semi or a bus would pass us, it was like the wind.
Right. Yeah. So if that he couldn't see its brake lights, he didn't know he was there. Like if it slammed on its brakes, he would have been toast.
Yeah.
But
easy.
that's that's that show.
Yeah, I got that on camera.
Another thing that happened while we were riding is we got a biker friend.
Yeah, like a guy on a Harley that he came up next to us and we're kind of like, you can go around or whatever, and he's kind of like, no, I'll kind of chaperone you where you're going.
He stayed like in between you two.
And I feel like we came to a stop sign and Zach's like, how's it going? And the guy's just kind of like, He's not saying anything. I can imagine like he went home, was like, I saw these dudes today. In our minds with this trip, and the reason to do the scooters was to see people and kind of make them have that like, you can go out on some scooters and just have some fun.
And every time we were like trying to yell out to people, we're going from Milwaukee to Michigan. They're like, oh, okay, wow.
Hey, when you were trying to pick up all the stuff in Chicago, can't hear anything you're saying over there. I'll call you. Yeah, okay.
Got it.
So we finally made it to Illinois, and just as we were passing the sign, my bike started to... I'm like, come on, we were on a good roll. What the hell's going on?
I hit the bump and it shit.
And then we pull off, and it turns out it was my gas.
Yeah, I'm out of gas.
Yeah.
And it took, plus the 12 miles yesterday, so I get 55 miles.
That's not bad.
Another thing that was an issue was that the tank was like right in my crotch. Like, so I had to have someone hold the funnel while I held the bike up.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was like a team effort to put gas in my bike.
Looks like your fueling situation's a little precarious.
It's just because I want, friends. This is how you make friends. Hey, can you come nozzle me?
That's how we met Thad.
What? No, you didn't. We met at the pizza shop.
So I think in the grand scheme of things, -1 to me.
Right.
Okay, I think I'm ready if you guys are.
Let's see if I start up.
From there, it was like, okay, we've had to stop again, so we need to make up more time, and we jumped on even busier roads, and by that time it was like 4:35.
We're way too far apart. We're like 5 cars length.
People were coming home from work, and the roads were a lot busier. Now we were on 50 miles to like 60-mile-per-hour roads.
Yeah.
And I remember being a little like, ooh, I don't want to do this.
Green.
When all these cars are going by, especially like buses and semis, it's pretty intimidating when you're on a bike that stands a foot off the ground.
Rocky, you just pulled out like a whole can of cat food.
Whoa!
Are you gonna eat this can? Here.
Off.
I also don't remember like eating.
I don't think you did eat until this next part. You snacked a little bit when we stopped again.
All right, where are we at? Why are we stopped?
Stopped, strike number 3. Now my right side fell off, so I've decided that I'm just gonna go in here and I'll leave you guys.
See you later.
But while we were there, this guy came up to us.
And he was just hanging out by the dumpsters.
Yeah.
Because that was like our go-to when we pull in somewhere, like go by the dumpsters so no one will see us and like.
And sure enough, here's this dumpster guy.
I'm walking up.
Hey, you guys want to look at this thing on my phone? And it's a guy ripped in half.
He's got the picture of the dead dude all sprawled out with his arms missing. I'm like, no, I barely had a glance. Like, no, thanks.
It was his
Get
buddy.
the hell away from me.
What are you doing? And he's like, well, he got in a motorcycle accident, so I thought you guys might want to see it. That's the last thing
No, we don't.
we want to see while we're on a motorcycle trip, on these little bikes and these big roads. He told us we were about like 20 to 30 minutes out of Chicago, depending on the traffic.
4:15, and we're going right into the city right now. I'm saying it for the sake of the video, not really for us, because we're all aware of that.
There was all these things that were like running in our head, and so we were like, okay, let's go, jump on these roads and get there.
Keep going straight.
And it's like, okay, here you can see the city.
Yeah.
And it's getting closer, but also stoplight.
Right.
Stoplight.
Where are we right now?
We're just about to hit Chicago. It's hot today, but we need to stop and energize, take a break before we go in there.
So we finally saw the skyline. We were already burnt, sweaty, almost felt like the day was done.
Right.
But we were only like halfway through it. And we were thinking to ourselves, well, we hate driving cars through a city. How are we going to get these 4 bikes?
Right. Keep all of us together through Chicago with Thad doing what he's been doing all day. It's either going to be really fun or really scary to drive through Chicago. And you can see it there on the horizon.
How many do we have left until we get to Indiana Dunes?
What is it, 150 total?
143.
143?
So over halfway.
Yeah, we're over halfway.
Fuck yeah.
And so you'll have to wait for part 2 of this first day of travel to see what happened. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do the things. Try to get people to watch this. I don't know what
And
to
thanks
say.
for watching.
Yes.
Because it took you this long to see us actually riding. It's riding for the rest of the time.
Right.
We're on the trip.
All right, so stay tuned.
You just recording me eating?
That's good content.
The last time I was laying down, I was pouring juice into my mouth from my backpack. I filled the camelback full of Snapple.
Snapple.
It was really good.